Have you ever wanted more pleasure in your life? Well, you've come to the right space. Hello, my name is Rachel. I've been intimacy coaching for 11 years. That was 11 years if you didn't catch up. And I decided to do a series every month talking about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life. But it was really kind of sneaky because it was all about intimacy building. It wasn't necessarily about physical pleasure, but there were some things. So I decided to wrap our series up by talking about things that I believe a lot of humans are doing that really hinder us from having the best relationships we could have. And it's not just our intimate ones, it's all relationships, because that's really the foundation of why we're here, in my opinion. So today what I want to talk about is uncomfortability. I did a video where I talked about comforts and the fact that they do hinder us to a degree. Today I want to talk about uncomfortability, which is kind of actually different. It is different, but I just wanted to address that. So uncomfortability is actually a really good sign that we are on the precipice of growth. Okay. I know you've heard the phrase that nothing grows inside your comfort zone, and it makes perfect sense, right? Because if this is my comfort zone of how much money I make, of the types of people I date, the clothes I choose to wear, the religious views I've been exposed to, right? This is where I live. And if this is, let's just even use it as an example as your community. So you could say your block, you could say your city, you could say your state even, you could say your region, doesn't matter. That's still limiting, because when you look at the scope of everything outside of my hands is the rest of the world and the rest of the universe, right? So choosing to stick right here is very limiting, but also gives us like a stagnant kind of feeling for most people. For most people, you'll feel that way. Other people are like, oh, as long as it's working for you, you might not feel the need to step outside your comfort zone. Now, that's what happens, is that all of a sudden when you feel icky, when you feel weird, you got to tap into that. Because when you have even one foot in your comfort zone and another foot outside the comfort zone, maybe you picked up a book from the library you never anticipated reading. Maybe you heard a TED Talk from somebody that changed everything you thought about the way that you breathe. Maybe you went to an in-home party experience with somebody who taught you that what real sex is all about. I don't know. But what it was doing was like edging you outside of that comfort zone. And we don't like to be, outside the comfort zone because it makes us uncomfortable. But what we need to realize is, again, that's a sign. That's a sign that you're about to step into something that is unknown for you. Will it be scary? Sure. But can you handle it? You've survived 100% of the things you didn't think you could so far. So why wouldn't you try this now? The reason you say you grow outside your comfort zone is because it's true. You learn a new skill set. You learn how to handle a new emotion. You learn about a new person. It doesn't matter what it is, but you expand your worldview. That went from, let's just go back to this example, started as your community block, that went to your community itself, that went to your city, that went to your state, that went to your region. Do you see how that just expands not only your experiences, but your views? Your views. So take it from me when I tell you that it is magically beautiful when you step outside the comfort zone and understand that it will not kill you, figuratively speaking. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow.